Chinese creditors have sued Evergrande for more than $13 billion in claimed overdue payments, as domestic bondholders leveled against foreign bondholders seek to secure repayment. Where is Evergrande really headed? Keep watching today's video to find out, but before that, make sure you press that red subscribe button along with that tiny bell icon to get updated every time we post new videos. Let's get started. According to the Financial Times, a Chinese court accountable for addressing civil suits against Evergrande has accepted 367 cases with claims adding up to $13.2 billion. The cases were accepted between late August and previously this month. The report said in the period after fiscal controllers told the developer to figure its debt troubles and up to Fitch Ratings degradation of the developer to restricted default last week. Creditors are in a rush to take Evergrande to court, so they're in a better position to get their cash back in the happening of a debt restructuring. This is especially true if all bonds are not treated evenly. The affluence of creditor claims began when the central bank condemned Evergrande's administration over its debt crisis in August, driving a depression in the group's deals and further limiting its access to financing. Foreign creditors will contend with domestic creditors to secure reimbursement from the insolvent company. State-owned banks have been Evergrande's most aggressive creditors in this regard. The threat to the banks was said to be higher than indicated, as numerous were reticent to make public their possible losses from Evergrande by taking legal action. It's eventually being admitted that the Evergrande case will have a much more impact on the Chinese fiscal system than anticipated, after months of the issue being hushed up or indeed downplayed. According to the Financial Times, the developer began taking out private loans with annualized interest rates as high as 73% from cash-rich domestic companies in April. Evergrande, it seems, really had run out of other options. While suits pile up, creditors' prospects for reimbursement are uncertain. The top priority of local officers is to ensure that all Evergrande construction plans are completed. They don't mind if other creditors come up empty in return. The developer's troubles have already cost its billionaire founder and chair. Hui has reportedly been vending and pledging means to keep the company working after the Chinese government instructed him to use his own cash to pay down company liability. Last week, Hui was forced to vend $277.8 million pledged Evergrande shares after an unnamed third party executed a security interest in them. He still owns about 60% of the company and is worth about $6 billion. Evergrande is presently prioritizing payments to migratory workers and suppliers as controllers prompt the cash-strapped developer to head off any threat of social uneasiness, according to people familiar with the matter. Authorities are particularly concentrating on making sure payrolls are met before the Lunar New Year vacations starting 1st February, when thousands of migratory construction workers are due to reunite with their families, the people said, asking not to be named, disclosing private discussions. Hui has recently announced that Evergrande will deliver nearly 4 times the number of housing units to buyers in December than in the previous 3 months. If Hui fails to deliver this pledge, Evergrande can go further down the spiral with more than $13 billion in debt. And that's all for today's video. Let us know your views in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.